What up to my peoples, and welcome to Retro Crunch. And to start off this week's retro pop culture news, if you're excited for the launch of the new Sega Genesis Mini 2, you might want to know that according to Sega, there's going to be a really small supply that's going to be available to the US. This news is coming to us from Polygon.com, so take it what it is, but they reported that Sega is planning on selling the Sega Genesis Mini 2 to the US and the Western markets directly through Amazon Japanese storefronts due to the ongoing issues with availability of semiconductors. Now, Sega also said that the amount of consoles for this new Mini 2 is going to be about 1/10 of the amount of Sega Genesis Minis that were sold during the 2019 launch. So the console is only going to be produced in Japan, and there's no immediate plans to produce the Mini 2 overseas, which will make the cost and shipping higher for the Western consumers. This was originally going to be a Japanese-only product, so I'm happy that they're actually going to be trying to supply some of these consoles to the Western market. Although I kind of feel like it might be a little bit of FOMO, so I'm not real sure if Sega's trying to play games with this. Fear of missing out, if you don't know what FOMO means. The console will cost US customers about $105, but with shipping, you're going to be paying closer to $125 to get it shipped to your door. I don't believe Prime is going to work in this case. I kind of feel that the 105 to 110 would be a pretty good, sweet price point for this, but with it jumping up to 125 with the shipping included, I'm really not sure that it's really a bargain or a deal anymore. But this thing is up for pre-order over at the Amazon Japan website, and if you're interested in it, you might want to pre-order now. Another thing that I found out was due to limited quantities, you can only buy one unless you got multiple accounts. Now, I've never done a Amazon affiliate link before. I normally don't ask people to buy things on my site, but if you want to support Retro Crunch and everything that we do here, and you plan to pre-order a Genesis Mini 2, I'll go ahead and put a link down below in the comments for the Amazon Japan page if you want to buy one. And then in our next news, I watched the first 2 episodes of the new Beavis and Butthead show on Paramount. And yeah, Mike Judge, he really took me back to the originals with this new series. I really love the animated parts of the show, but I kind of thought the jumps to the YouTube videos seemed a little bit odd. Not the same feel as when we had those MTV videos that I remember. There was some pretty funny commentary on the few music videos. I really got a kick out of that. They were definitely better than the YouTube parts for sure. I've only seen the first few episodes so far, but I really love how Beavis and Butthead, they really hit the nail on the head with making fun of today's music and this younger generation. It's pretty fun. If you like the original show, I definitely think you ought to check out this new series as well. Then I have a couple more stories that I want to give you an update on. The first is the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie that Seth Rogen is making. It has a full title now. It's going to be called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Now, this thing is not going to be hitting theaters till August 4th, 2023. So we have a long time to wait. I'm sure we'll see some trailers and a lot more stuff come out on it pretty soon. Then I found out about 2 reboots that are happening that I wanted to mention. So the first is that Melanie Griffith's 1988 movie Working Girl. It's being rebooted, and Selena Gomez has been cast in the lead. And the second one that I want to tell you all about, oh man, there is a Roadhouse reboot that's being made, and Jake Gyllenhaal, he's going to be playing the role that was originally played by Patrick Swayze in the original movie. I have no idea how he's going to do, but I can't see him doing better than Patrick. And get this, they signed MMA fighter Conor McGregor to star in the movie as well, probably either as one of the bad guys or he might be a supporting cast or supporting actor to Gyllenhaal. The movie starts filming later this month, and the movie's set to go straight to Amazon streaming when it's released in 2023. Then 2 retro products that are coming back that anyone from the early 2000s might love. First is the Nokia 8210, which has a ton of upgrades that this new one's going to have. Plus, you can play Snake. And I actually had that phone back in the day. Then the other product is that Winamp. They've revamped their MP3 software with the new retro look, but now it offers a podcast, or you can do podcasts on it, and streaming. And if you're looking for a nostalgia overload, I'll link to their app down below. And that's your retro news for the week. If you're into retro news and nostalgia stuff from back in the day, I'll see you in the next video. I'll catch you on the flip side, and remember, if it ain't retro, it ain't worth watching.